Another issue that a lot of people bring up is, it's a third world country. It's poor. Like, are you able to sell the kind of food that you want to sell? Or as a chef, you make, like nice Italian food. Is there anybody that's willing to buy it? Uh, is the biggest question that I get.
What is the biggest misconceptions of Cambodia?
I guess some of the concerns that my family had, my dad was the biggest one that he would always bring up was the fact that there was so much corruption in this country. And he was afraid that every day somebody would come by the restaurant and ask me for money or ask me for tax money or whatever the case may be and make it difficult for me to operate a business here. And that hasn't been the case. We do everything by the book. We pay our taxes. We have all of the paperwork that we need to fill every single year. We have all the permits. And in doing so, we have never had any issues with the government at all. And it's actually been quite liberating to operate a business here in Cambodia. So for me, from my own personal experience, the experience of opening up a business here in Cambodia has been flawless for me. And luckily I've had a lot of people that have helped me along the way, friends of friends that live here in Phnom Penh that have kind of shown me the way of taking me like, all right, here's how you fill out this paperwork and here's what you're supposed to do. And this is what you're supposed to do next. They've really kind of kept me out of getting into some of the loopholes that you can fall into here in Cambodia. The safety issue pops up quite a bit around conversations back home. And I often tell them that that's 99% not true. I mean, you get petty crimes like if you're on a tuk-tuk or if you're walking down the street and you're holding your phone in an awkward way, somebody will zoom by and try to take it out of your hand. I think that's the most crime I've noticed or seen in my 5 years of being here. I don't think I've felt threatened in any way. I've walked down streets at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning by myself. I've never felt like anybody was about to do harm to me. I've ridden home on my moto at 3 o'clock in the morning, never any issues. So safety for me is not an issue. It doesn't even pop into my mind like this is an unsafe country at all. I go through some questionable neighborhoods in Phnom Penh, and maybe it's because I speak Khmer, but I don't feel unsafe at all. I can go to some random person and ask them a question. Hey, where do I get here? Or how do I get here? Or can I buy this? And I never feel like they're gonna like reach into my bag and grab my money or grab my phone or anything. I feel 100% safe here, and it's never been an issue. Other than that, I don't have any real concerns about living here. If I wanted to do anything, if I wanted to open up a food truck or something like that tomorrow, I can make it happen. In America, I would have to submit permits and I would have to go through the health department and I would have to jump through all these hoops to make it happen. And maybe a year down the road, I can open up a food truck or a food cart or whatever it is. Here, it's like, no, I could do that tomorrow if I wanted to. If I had the money, I can open up a bar in Basat Lane and get it rolling. And there's some really good hospitals here. I think I go to Intercare for my yearly checkups. The doctor there is wonderful and it's relatively inexpensive compared to the States. I mean, I go to talk to a doctor and it's like $35 for a doctor's appointment. Back home, I would need insurance. I would need this, and this. And then a meeting or a consultation with the doctor would end up costing me like $100 just to talk to the doctor. But here, no, it's like $25, $35 to talk to a doctor. And if you need medication, then you just go to the pharmacy down the street. You don't need a prescription. You don't need any of that stuff. You just go to the pharmacy and say, hey, I need this medicine. And 95% of the time, that medicine's a lot cheaper than it would be back home. Dental care is amazing here. Like you go to the dentist, it's $25 for a teeth cleaning. Back home, it's easily like $500 or $600 just to get your teeth cleaned. It might not be the best or world-class level, but I think it's at an acceptable level or just above that, and it's a fairly good level. And I think people will be surprised to where Phnom Penh specifically is right now in relation to those other countries. I think we have everything that we need here. Yes, it could get better. Yes, it could be improved upon. But by and large, I can't think of anything else that I would need that we don't have here in Phnom Penh.